Hey, what's up, guys? I'm about to give you 5 tips on starting your Turo business. My name's Randy. My company is called Rav Rides. I'm a Turo Fleet owner, a power host, an all-star host. I have 45 vehicles that I host. And so I've been in this business about 6 years. I also do Airbnbs, I rent out vans, I rent out motorcycles, I've rented out box trucks. I've been in the rental industry for at least 20 years, and so my advice is pretty sound. So the first step on starting your Turo business is going to be to have a plan. Are you getting in this business to like life hack and just drive for free? Because that's a great way to get started, a great reason to get started. You can have 2 cars and you can rent out one and it pays for the other one. It's a no-brainer. I recommend that everybody in the world do this just to drive for free and get rid of one of your largest expenses in life. I also recommend this for Airbnb hosts to get started life hacking. Rent a large house, rent out the extra couple bedrooms, live for free rather than paying rent. You can then have no rent and no car payment and change your life overnight by $2 or $3 grand a month. It fixes your cash flow. That's one of the things I teach. Tip number 2, get cars that are good for your market. Don't just get what you want to drive. Don't sign up for a sports car in Denver, Colorado, where I'm at, because it's no good in the wintertime. So out here we host like Jeep Wranglers and all-wheel drive SUVs. So tip number 2, get the car for your market. Also, minivans pretty much in any market do really well. I would say they rent on average $10 per day higher. Which brings me to tip number 3, which is don't get all financed cars and jump into a high payment. You want to have a payment like on a Wrangler per se around $500 or $600, because they make around $1,200, and after insurance and maintenance you're still left over with a couple $100. I recommend a 1-to-1 ratio of cash cars to finance cars, especially when you're just starting out. So if one of your payment cars has a recall or damages, then you have time while your cash car is paying for the finance car, so it keeps you out of financial trouble. Which brings me into tip 4, is use this business to create a cash flow portfolio. So every vehicle that you get, you want to be making positive cash flow. You don't want to just have cars to have cars and raise your numbers in your fleet. I've made the mistake myself of doing this, and I have quite a few cars that are almost break even, which I'm in it for the long run, so they'll have equity over the long run, and it doesn't matter for me. But if you're just starting out, make sure every deal that you do, you're really strict about having at least $300 or $400 a month left over in positive cash flow when you do the math. And the math goes like this: you want to take your payment, $500, plus your insurance, $100, $600, plus $100 for maintenance, $700. So your vehicle should make at least on average $1,000 plus per month if you're going to make any money at all, because you have your labor, which might be $100 to $200 per month of stuff that you have to do to message the guest and deliver the car and wash the car and take it to the dealership or take it for an oil change, all of these things. And so, final tip, if you really want to accelerate fast, you want to be taking on sub-2 deals. What I mean by that is that's subject to the existing loan in place, payment takeovers, taking over vehicles that other people don't want. There's some fancy paperwork involved, and it's something that I do in my mentorship, which if you have a mentor, you're going to move at light speed compared to just trying to learn all this stuff on your own. I've been in the business for 20 years and I know what I'm doing, and I can expand really quickly. I added 14 cars in the last 2 months, and so I'm able to get cars at will. And if you learn from me, I'll be teaching you the sub-2 method and how to unlock unlimited expansion and grow really quickly. I'll help you make the right decisions. I'll help you set up your vehicles so they don't get stolen with trackers and all those things. So find me at Randy's World 85 on Instagram. Send me a message. You can find me randy.vigiani on Facebook. But I'm here to help you guys learn and grow. So those are my 5 tips. Enjoy, start your Turo business, and go big or go home.